Most people dread digging post holes because it usually ends with sore hands and a back that feels like it's been through a workout it didn't sign up for. But this tool from Ames actually tries to fix the mechanics of the whole process. The big shift here is the pivot point. Instead of the usual setup, they've moved it right down to the handle and blade connection. It sounds like a small tweak, but it changes how you exert force. You aren't just fighting the dirt, you're using the leverage of the tool itself to do the heavy lifting. What stands out immediately is the handle span. When you open this thing up, it doesn't force your arms into a wide, awkward stance. It's much tighter, which is a massive help when you're trying to dig deep. You can actually get down into the hole without the handles hitting the sides or forcing you to widen the hole just to fit the tool. It's a clever bit of engineering that makes the actual digging feel less like a chore and more like a controlled motion. Then there's the top of the handles. They've flared them out, which is honestly a relief. Anyone who has used a standard digger knows the pain of smashing their knuckles against each other when the handles come together. This design keeps your hands safe, so you can focus on the job instead of worrying about bruised fingers. The build is solid too. You've got fiberglass handles that feel sturdy without being unnecessarily heavy, and the metal blades have that right amount of bite to cut through packed soil. It's about 60 inches long, so it's got plenty of reach for standard fence posts or deck supports. Now it isn't perfect. Because the handle span is shortened, you do lose a little bit of that wide-swinging leverage you get with traditional, massive diggers. If you're dealing with incredibly rocky, stubborn ground, you might find yourself wishing for a bit more width to really pry those heavy stones out. It's a trade-off for the comfort and the depth, but it's worth noting if you're working in really tough terrain. Still, for the average backyard project, the ergonomics here are a huge step up. It feels balanced in the hands, and the way it handles the repetitive motion of clearing out dirt is genuinely impressive. It's one of those tools that makes you wonder why everyone else hasn't moved the pivot point years ago. If you're planning on putting in a fence or a mailbox, and you want to save your knuckles and your energy, this is definitely the one to reach for. It's a simple, effective upgrade to a tool that hasn't changed much in decades.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.